Hey everyone, welcome to New Live Chat. Did you want to start?
No.
Live team chat. It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
Do we want to check and make sure everything's working?
Well, not yet. Right now, nothing's working, but like everything else.
For those of you who are new,
seems to be working.
Looks to be working. For those of you who are new, every 2 weeks it's been a while, so we took a break. But from now on, every 2 weeks, we do a live chat where we talk about some of the shows we've been watching lately, and we also answer your questions. If you have any questions, you can put them in the chat box next to the video player if you're watching this live. If you're not watching this live, you can leave your thoughts in the comments below.
It's been so long.
It's been so long, but I still remember the spiel.
Look at that. You still got it. You still got it.
Question of the day. We have a question of the day. Question of the day is, which TV show have you recently discovered that was surprisingly good? Americ.
Blacklist Redemption.
Really?
Yes, it is really good. Like the last episode, I was like, holy moly, this is actually a really good show, because I dropped off on Blacklist. And while I liked it, I always had problems with it from the get-go. And they never really got resolved as time went on. But I have no problems with Blacklist Redemption. It's so good. It's so surprisingly good. And I cannot recommend it enough. Actually, I do think you would enjoy it. Weirdly enough.
I can't add a new show, Americ. I'm trying to actually weed out a lot of shows.
I'm not saying you need to watch it. I'm saying you would enjoy it if you actually spend time watching it. Not like, oh my God, I have to watch it every week. But as you're watching it, you would enjoy it. Like Blind Spot.
Yeah.
Like she's weird with Blind Spot. Like she doesn't watch it on regular basis, but when it's on, she's like,
it's on. No, but if it's on,
I like you. Hey, that's fine. You don't need to hijack my show.
I don't. No, I don't watch it that much though. When I watch it, it doesn't make me want to watch it every week. It's just, I'm watching the story unfold, so I'm like, get involved. I want to know what happens.
That is
my show.
Yes.
I think I've talked about this before, probably, but it's Imposters. I was very surprised at how good it is. Like, I just thought, all right, I don't know, I'll check it out. Just thought I'll watch one episode and then probably give up on it. But I am almost done with the season. I think I'm one episode behind, and that's the end of the season. So
look at that. Want to jump in the chat box?
Yeah.
Let's talk to people.
Yeah.
First up, okay. Charles Ray, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is the answer to their question. I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Definitely wasn't a surprise for me. I thought it was going to be good, and it was good. But yeah, I'm with you. Next up. What happened to my... I had all these questions and then...
okay, we'll go here then.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What was the question? Americ, do you plan on ever watching season 1 and 2 of The 100? Wow. Yes, Americ. This is from Alexandra.
Finish the question.
Malia.
Finish the question.
Says you might understand some of the characters more if you even watch just some of the key episodes.
Oh, really, Alexandra? Some of the characters more? Are we trying to say Bellamy more?
Oh no, it's stuck. No,
I'm just kidding.
Is like, it's not letting me go up.
Our chat box is like really screwy right now.
Yeah, it looks like we're not able to go back up.
Yeah,
that sucks.
Maybe if you refresh it. Anyways, let me try to answer the question.
Okay. But I don't want other questions to go away.
I'll have this one. Can I?
Oh, okay.
So I would say that I'm considering doing it. It's just not at the top of my list of things to do. That's the fair answer right now. I don't necessarily expect to have my opinions changed of the characters as I know them now, just by rewatching season 1 and 2. But I'm open to it. I'm not opposed to the idea, so we shall see how it pans out. Let me see.
I'm trying to get that.
No, it's fine. It's on the phone. So let me just try it on the phone. Next up, Charles Ray also shared, I just finished season 7 of The Vampire Diaries, but Netflix doesn't have season 8 yet. I'm thinking it's a reference to the recent and last season of Vampire Diaries that Sandrine reviewed on her channel. The link is going to be in the description and also in the card. So if you're a fan, you can go check out her review. She reviewed the entire last season.
On my channel.
On her channel.
So Sandrine.
Riley is asking.
I have here.
You got it back?
Yeah, cool. I got it back.
Riley, the show that Riley wants to share is Gotham.
What about? Oh yeah, it's Gotham.
Yeah, I know, Gotham. Riley, my Gotham experience has been very different. I'm glad you liked it because For me, it just like I watch it and it increasingly got worse. So I don't know what season you're on, but I dropped off after season 1. Yeah.
No, the same thing is happening again.
All right, it's fine. JJ Russell is saying tough questions as I've had a few. I guess I'll go with Gap Year as one of the shows that you were surprised. I've never heard of Gap Year. Have you?
Have I heard of Gap Year? I don't think so. Maybe.
Sounds familiar, but I'm not sure.
Familiar.
I'm not sure. JJ Russell also wanted to ask for those who watch Big Little Lies, does it remind you of earlier seasons of Revenge, or is it just me? I haven't watched Big Little Lies, so if anyone has.
I haven't watched it either. I don't know if I should. I have so many shows. So
Feels like something you would like, though.
I know, but how much would I like it?
Oh,
right.
It's your life. You do what you want. Eliza Lagonia, one of our most frequent commenters, is saying, I wish I could listen in today. Alas, I have to work. Have a good chat. Thanks for popping by, Eliza. We appreciate it. Niece Sutton, who watched 13 Seasons Why?
13 Reasons Why, do you mean?
13 Seasons, I don't know why. 13 Reasons Why, yes, she watches that. She watched that. What did you think?
I watched the entire season back to back because I loved it so much.
Oh.
But man, it's like a tough, I think especially as you get like to the end, it's a tough watch.
Yeah. Would I like it?
No.
Okay. I don't do drama.
No, it's just not your type of show.
I don't do drama.
You do drama. You just don't do this kind of drama.
Name one drama that I do. Give it a shot. Come on. All right. By the end of this live chat, Sandrine will tell you what drama I watch.
That's true.
Moving on. Yes. I got you. Kiara Reacts is asking, have you watched the Shannara Chronicles?
Yes.
Did you finish it?
Yes. It's really good.
I didn't finish it because I thought it got really bad.
Yeah, but it got good again. I kept telling you, it got good again.
See, for anyone who's asking me to watch this and that, like, this is the stuff that I have to deal with. Now it got good again. Now I got to get into it. You know another show that got good again? Legion.
Yeah.
So we watched
that.
I know, we watched the first episode and we just didn't follow up. She didn't even want to get into it.
No, I wanted to watch it.
Let me finish my story. Then you can tell your side. So I watched the entire season. It was amazing. And then I had to like badger her to watch it and say, you have to watch this. You will enjoy it. Now, continue with your lies.
Oh, Charles Ray says Banshee is a drama, Americ. Okay, well, Banshee, I'll even kind of defend Banshee. It's more of like action. Like he's saying straight up drama. No action.
Yeah. Think, I don't know, Parenthood.
Yeah, those kinds of shows. He doesn't watch that. Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with our chat. Like everything that appears basically erases everything else. I don't know. Is yours fixed?
Yeah, it looks like.
All right, let me try to reload mine. But
I'm just going down. I thought you.
I'm just gonna keep using the phone. I'm just gonna keep using the phone. For Your Info is asking, are you excited for the Doctor Who returning tonight? Oh my God, yes. Is Quest returning tonight?
No, it's not. It's airing for the first time in America.
I'm so disappointed. Keep going.
I don't think it's even renewed yet.
What?
Yeah.
So good.
So. Yes, I've been staying away from a lot of stuff from Doctor Who. Like I try to, if I really, really love a show, sometimes I hesitate about like watching too much or knowing too much. So for Doctor Who, I don't know too much about it. So I'm really excited. JJ Russell is planning on watching 13 Reasons Why. Ashley Smith says it was really sad. Yeah, but it's really good. It's a good story. Depressing story, but very good. Yeah, a lot of people are really enjoying it. Mia is saying the only show she recently watched was Frankie and Gracie, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. Did you watch Frankie and Gracie on Netflix? I just saw the first season, which I really, really loved, but I haven't watched since then. Alba Gaga, sorry, Americ, but I recently found out that Caramel is a real thing in Earth Zero. The actors who play the roles are dating in real life. What? I thought she was dating someone else. I'm very confused about this because Chris Wood and I thought she was dating the guy that she met on Glee.
I don't know. I don't really follow actors' lives like I could care
No, but
less.
she was dating that guy from
Okay,
Glee.
fine.
Aren't they married? Actually, she's married to the guy from Glee. Wait a minute.
I don't know. Can we move on?
I'm going to look into this.
What? This is not important.
It's bugging me.
This is like not professional.
I will be looking on Wikipedia.
The Silu 6. I've
No,
been
you're
watching.
right, it did separate.
Oh my
in
god.
2016.
Jesus Christ. This is like we don't care.
Well, apparently they care.
I've been watching New Girl and I was
Caramel Universe.
surprisingly pleased with it. Plus it's a half-hour show, so it's easy to
Which
schedule.
one?
New Girl.
Oh yeah.
You dropped off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dropped off.
It starts out pretty good and then I got bored.
Okay. A lot of people being excited.
Costas Luna says they got divorced. Yes, I am so behind. I don't know, like all that pop culture.
Yes. Anyways, a lot of people excited for Doctor Who. Premieres in an hour. Mia is like counting down the hours,
Yes.
the minutes before it starts. I love that. Okay. JJ Russell. Oh, Sci-Fi released the summer schedule that includes the premiere dates for Dark Matter and Killjoys. Not sure if you guys know though.
Did I know this or not?
I didn't.
I probably bookmarked something, but I can't remember if I did.
First of all,
I'm kind of keeping track of all of
excited
it
as
from
hell.
there. Yeah.
If you guys have not watched Dark Matter and Killjoys, those are by far some of the best sci-fi shows that we have right now. I would say they harken back to the old school awesome sci-fi shows at a Stargate universe, kind of Stargate Atlantis or Stargate SG-1 kind of level. I love those shows. So I think they're all available on Netflix, depending on where you live.
Raven Lacuna is asking, will you two watch DuckTales when it comes out this summer? Childhood for the win. Okay, so I don't think I will be watching it on a regular basis, but part of me wants to kind of watch it because David Tennant is doing the voice for is it what I don't know the name in English. Scrooge?
Oh, Scrooge, yeah.
Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah, Scrooge, yeah. Scrooge.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't watch the show in English growing up, so. But so I'm super excited about that because David Tennant is like the Doctor, so.
Costas Luna is asking, hi guys, what do you think would be season 2 of 13 Reasons Why? Not to spoil what season 1, what the first season is about. What would be season 2 for 13 Reasons Why?
Some people say you don't really need a season 2, which I kind of agree. I don't know. I feel like the whole first season had like this 13 Reasons Why. And then if you do a season 2, then what do you do? And then it's based on a book that only has one book. So then if they do second season, it's just, they're just kind of coming up with stuff. So I don't know. I think sometimes it's okay to just let things be.
Live.
And end.
Yeah.
The way it was, you know?
Alba Gaga, sound is not working. Only joking. Stop trolling.
Oh my God.
I know. I was like, yo, chill. Look at that. Troll for the win. Niece Sutton. I like Shadowhunters, but the cast is not very good. That's kind of what I was expecting.
Don't watch it.
Amand44H. Do you watch Homeland? I'm on season 1, and so far it's pretty good. She watches.
Yes, actually, it was. I just made a video about some of my favorites for March, and season 6 of the show was like one of my favorites. So yeah, definitely really good. I still like it. Some people liked some seasons better than others, but I think it's all good.
Not a TV related question, but still, Luca van Lochem, what is your favorite movie? That's like, seriously.
I mean, there's so many.
There's so many. Like right now, I'll say my recent favorite. Okay,
recent favorite.
What
I think Logan, right?
Logan was your recent favorite movie?
Yeah.
You didn't watch Moana? Was not bad. You didn't like Moana?
No, I did not like Moana better than Logan. I did love Moana.
Yeah.
But I did not like Moana better. Like Logan it's no. Like, yeah.
You know, I gotta say, one kind of falls within the theme of our question of the day, sort of like a recent movie that I discovered that was surprisingly good.
Yeah.
Was War Dogs. I loved that movie. I saw that on the plane and I was like, damn, this is good. Good stuff. Pat's Unwritten. Maybe I'm wrong, but I guess the question is like, I thought that The 100 was a tween show. It's not.
It kind of is.
It's not a tween show. It's not Gossip Girl.
No,
it's
but
not.
It's like a mix. It has tween elements.
It has tween elements, but it's not a tween show. If it were, I would not be watching it.
No, it has some tween elements, but I think it started out that way. Like the first few episodes were a little more tween, but then it got kind of a little more adult.
Yeah. DJ Russell, did you guys watch Scrubs or Desperate Housewives when they were on? Scrubs, I watched Desperate Housewives. You never watched Scrubs?
No.
You really?
I watched a few episodes.
I don't think you would like it.
It wasn't. No.
Luca Van Lochem is asking again, do you like Game of Thrones? Do we like Game of Thrones?
Yes.
Look at her hair.
That's not why.
I'm just kidding. Yes, we love Game of Thrones, and we actually review Game of Thrones, and we're actually looking forward to doing so when it comes back.
Part of me almost doesn't want to watch too much about the trailer and thing, and I don't know. And
we shall be professionals and find out what we need to find out.
We will.
Christos Luna, if you guys could put a character from any TV series, done or not, would you put them? Who would you put them in a current show? So let's say you take a character from any other show and you put them in another show. Like, what would it be? Supergirl in the Flash, so that it can. No.
I'm saying like something like crazy.
I think like something like that would be really, really.
You take the Doctor and you put him in Game of Thrones. Crazy.
Would you even want to see that?
No, that would be weird.
That would be weird.
It's kind of tonally, it's really
that would be so weird.
But it would be like crazy. Right?
Yeah, I would love to see, honestly, someone with powers in the Game of Thrones universe.
Oh,
that would be really interesting for me to see.
Powers.
Yeah.
Oh, who would you put?
I don't know.
Like a Daredevil.
Yes.
Well, I guess Arya is kind of like the.
Oh, it's not Daredevil.
No, but we kept saying she's like Daredevil. Like,
but I still would like someone with powers.
Wait.
So,
no.
Well, Flash is too OP. Flash would totally whoop people's ass.
Well, he's a dragon. Yeah, okay.
I would say like this is very tough.
Who could we put in Game of Thrones that has powers?
That has powers.
Kind of like.
You guys, we're gonna keep thinking about it and noodle on it. If you guys have ideas, comment below, and maybe we'll talk about some of these ideas as we go along. So let's go.
Costas Luna says Supergirl and GOT. I feel like she would also be a little.
It's too OP. It's too OP. Yeah. TV Mode 90. I'm actually surprised how Riverdale is good. It's not amazing, but it's very watchable. Is that your?
See, I was watching Riverdale and I got to episode 5, and then I stopped. I think it was because of the travel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what happened. And then I got into 13 Reasons Why. So now it's hard for me to go back to Riverdale because 13 Reasons Why was so much better. I mean, not that Riverdale is not good, but it was like it's just so. But it's good.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a harder time getting back into it now.
Charles Ray is asking, have you guys watched Attack on Titan season 2 yet?
No, but we want to.
I'm gonna watch it without you.
Watch it with them.
Because I'm tired of waiting. Let's see.
The Silu 6 says River Tam in Game of Thrones.
That would be cool.
River Tam from Firefly.
Nice find.
Or the movie.
Nice find, because it's like it's a little bit balanced, but I would say she does have powers though. Yeah. She has powers. She has powers. She does. She can see in the future.
Right.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still think
Daredevil was a really good idea as well. Okay. Cat.
Someone says Riven Lacuna says 11-year-old Harry Potter in Game of Thrones.
What?
Poor Harry Potter though.
I don't think Harry's gonna make it. He's gonna call it.
He's just too nice.
Yeah. Cat M. Did you like the end of Grimm? Yes.
Yes.
That was a good end. We're not gonna say it for those of you who haven't seen it.
It wrapped things up really well.
Yeah.
I'm very satisfied that I watched all the seasons. I don't feel like what this is the ending.
Shadow Wolf. The Mist on Spike is hopefully going to be good. Have you guys seen the trailer and what do you think? I haven't seen the trailer. I heard about it.
Which one?
The Mist. It's based on a Stephen King novel.
Is it a movie or a TV show?
TV show.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've seen
I actually heard about the movie and I know how it ends. So I don't know if the TV show is going to do the same thing because that would be messed up. But here's the thing. Stephen King novels as TV shows, for me, don't do really well. I don't know. They don't translate as well. Because he does a lot of exposure and it takes so long to get to the point that sometimes it's a little bit annoying. That's how I see it.
Oh, are you still on?
I'm still on my
phone?
thing.
Okay.
Yeah. JJ Russell. Also, my brother said to say "Allons-y, allons-y." No idea what that means.
The what?
JJ Russell said. Also, my brother said to say "Allons-y, allons-y."
Yes.
No idea what that means.
Alonso.
That's a Doctor Who reference.
Doctor Who reference. Okay, can I give you context? So, David Tennant's doctor, like he always says "Allons-y," and then he thinks, oh, it would be funny if I knew someone called Alonso, because then I could say "Allons-y, Alonso." And then in a Christmas episode, he actually meets a guy, and when he asks him, like, "What's your name?" he says Alonso, and he's like, Allons-y. I always wanted to say this. Allons-y, Alonso. So it's like this whole thing. It's really cool.
All right.
Really cool moment.
Custis
And my Doctor Who geekiness just came out.
All right, back to the questions. Custis Luna, Americ, see the part B of the current season of Gotham. The real Batman is finally rising. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like at the top of my list, like at the bottom of my list, because I'm like, oh, it has not been a positive experience. But I'll think about it. Asma Bay, do you have any ideas / spoilers of what will happen in Teen Wolf season 6B? No. Like not beyond.
I haven't really been looking into it, to be honest, either. So sometimes I just like to be surprised.
A little bit.
But yeah.
A little surprised.
But I haven't
seen
anything about it yet.
Let's see. Okay. Do you like Game of Thrones? Oh yeah, JJ Russell is saying Gap Year is a British show about following a group of people traveling around different parts of Asia. Kind of funny. It's a comedy / drama. So there you go. Let's see. El Bagaga Legion was awesome. It's true. Kusas Luna. Some people consider The Mentalist a drama.
It's a procedural.
Yeah.
We're talking. It's like a police.
It's a police procedural.
Like every episode, different story.
There's a case.
We're talking about like a
pure drama.
Drama that has like a story.
Yeah, I'm not saying any show can have drama, but not every show is a drama.
It's like pure drama. There's no like mystery. There's no police. There's no.
It's all about case. Human interactions. Yeah. Ew.
Like Friday Night Lights type of show.
I recoil. Do you guys, Francesca de la Gila, I'm not saying your name right. I'm sorry. Do you guys like Prison Break?
Yeah.
She likes Prison Break.
I do.
I'm all right.
I think I've watched the first, 4 episodes. I got some. I can't remember how many I saw already, but yeah, of the new season. It's pretty good actually. I'm surprised at how good of a job they did bringing it back so far. So.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. So JJ Russell is asking, what was your favorite season of The Wire and Parks and Rec, respectively? As I'm catching up on both at the moment. Park and Rec, I cannot remember a favorite season. They kind of all were like pretty much good.
I mean, I love the season. I don't know which one it is when Ben came.
Joins the cast.
Where is it? What's the other guy's name?
Sleep. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Ben and Rob Lowe.
Chris. Well, anyway. Yeah. Sandrine is dealing with TARDIS. Okay. Next questions. Let's see. For your info, do you guys watch Supernatural or Grey's Anatomy? No, neither of us watch Grey's Anatomy. I watch Supernatural still. Don't ask me why. Although I will say this season is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's pretty good. It's getting really interesting. I haven't watched the last episode, so we'll see. Right, let's see. Charles Ray. No, this is Scary Country. I'm with you, man.
You can't stop Caramel Universe.
Sandrine, you got a question from someone, I cannot say his name. Do you think that Once Upon a Time should end? And also, if season 7 will be, what do you think? If season 7 happens, what do you think it's going to be about?
Okay, well, the way they're setting things up, it looks like we're getting to the end of this book, whatever this book is, or this kind of storyline. And from what I read, they're thinking of not having Snow and Charming in season 7, if it does happen. So it would have to be some sort of reboot with a new kind of story or a new direction, or maybe they're going somewhere else. I don't really know. I mean, I'm okay with getting a season 7 as long as it makes sense. But you know, when shows last a little too long, sometimes you run out of ideas and things kind of get recycled a little too much. So yeah.
JJ Russell, which renewals are you guys most happy cool for? Personally, Travelers is getting a season 2, so I'm super excited about that. Anything else recently where you're like, God, I'm so happy you got a new season? Scum? Did Scum get a new season?
No, it's the last season, so
I'm
really excited about that one.
All right, nothing. Okay, Francesca De La Guila, have they renewed Sweet Vicious yet?
No, they have not.
They have not. All right. TV Mode 90. There are rumors that Jennifer Goodwin and Josh Dallas are leaving Once Upon a Time. They will focus more on Emma. Can I not?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
They'll focus more on Emma, Regina, and Rumpel.
So there you go. So it would be Snow and Charming leaving. Yeah.
Charles Ray, do you guys watch Star Wars Rebels? No, we don't.
No.
The Silo 6 has started. Sandrine started Timeless yet? No. Honestly, I'm not holding my breath. I think you would like it, but again, I'm not telling you to watch it because there are other shows that I think you would enjoy more.
Yeah, I have so many shows that I still need to catch up on that I know that I like more than.
Christus Luna's asking. I heard they're gonna bring Sandrine. I heard they're gonna bring back the Legend of the Seeker. Is that true?
I haven't heard of this.
Or you be?
But would it be the same cast though?
What?
Because if it's the same cast, then I'm very happy. But I do follow Bridget Regan on social, and I did not see her say anything about it. So if she's not in it, I mean, what's the point, really?
The CO6 on the half-hour kind. I also like Baby Daddy. I don't think I've ever watched a single frame of Baby Daddy. Michael Watchman, have you watched any of the 24 Legacy episodes? If so, what do you think? Watch the first episode.
Just the first one.
I'm not a 24.
It was good. I mean, it was good. I mean, I still feel like, without Jack Bauer, it's just not exactly the same thing. But yeah, I mean, it just feels like another. It felt like they did another good season of 24.
Yeah, I don't. 24 is not my thing. Luca Van Locham is asking whether we like. My question is never going to be answered, but do you like Game of Thrones? I think we did. We answered it a while back, but maybe I'm just catching. I'm probably just catching up with my stuff. All right.
Irma McKinney says, Sandrine, are you excited about the trailer that's coming tomorrow of Outlander? Yes, that's right. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
It is coming out tomorrow when they're airing The White Princess. I am excited. I guess I am excited.
Okay.
I should be ready to shoot some stuff for it, right?
Charles Ray is saying, I think season 2 for 13 Reasons Why would be an 8-episode season that shows what happens after the tapes.
But do we want to know what happens, though?
But then it's not 13 Reasons Why.
Yeah,
maybe it's like one of the characters that's not doing additional tapes.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I kind of want to know, but I don't want to know,
Deborah Marcano, if all your favorite shows finish this year, which one would you like to be back on the air? That's a lot. Like just one show? Or which one? Because it's like just...
So all our shows are getting canceled.
Yeah.
Which one do we keep? Well, obviously
Doctor Who. Yeah. True.
I mean, it's always the answer, right?
JJ Russell is called a midwife and he could. If it's anything similar to Love Child, I would probably love it.
I haven't seen Love Child yet, but I think you will like Call the Midwife because it's amazing. I just love that show so much. It's just like the sweetest, beautiful, wonderful. Makes you feel good and sad and drama and great.
Luca Van Logem, do you have a favorite superhero on TV or just in general? So on TV, for me now, it has to be Flash.
I think for me, it's still Daredevil.
Still Daredevil?
Or Punisher.
But in general, Deadpool.
Right.
I don't know.
In general, who's my favorite? I think it would be Wolverine. Wolverine or Spider-Man. Although I don't love the movies. Like I think I like the character more than I like the movies that they've made so far.
Next question from Riven Lacuna. Are you excited for Deadpool 2? Yes.
Yeah, obviously. He's like, Deadpool is my favorite.
Oh, Charles Ray, did you watch the trailer for the Mist TV series or the Tales of the Crypt reboot? I did not know that they were doing a reboot.
I didn't watch Tales.
See, we find out so many things with you guys. Like seriously, you're like this is how I get all my news. Like the live TV chat is how I catch up on stuff.
Follow the news.
Yeah, I'm just like to be
the TV news. That'd be. He follows the news.
Francesca de la Grilla is saying, put Lexa in Game of Thrones. That would be awesome. Yes.
Yeah,
that would be pretty
cool.
Charles Ray, how do you feel about Josh Brolin as Cable and the X-Men TV series?
Yeah, I don't know the character.
She doesn't even know what Cable is. You like it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not knowledgeable in this.
Irma McKinney, hi guys. How did you like the GOT trailer? Excited? It wasn't really a trailer. I mean, the GOT trailer, the tease with the date. It's not a trailer.
Yeah, that's what they do always. Like it's just like.
So far, I'm excited.
I mean, I think it's just to make you excited and to give you something, and then, but that's I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for footage.
Alba Gaga, what do you guys think of the latest Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episode, specifically Fitz's character? Did you finish it?
Yes, I did.
And we're not going to spoil it, but...
It's so good.
So good.
So good.
Agents of Hydra is... it's so much better than the first part, right?
Well, Ghost
Rider. Ghost Rider
was pretty great.
Compared to this, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not talking about LMD. LMD was awesome.
Yeah, that's true.
LMD was, for me, this season has been...
All of them were so good, though.
This season has been just going up.
Yeah.
So,
just keeps
yeah,
really
exactly. Good. So Ghost Rider was cool. LMD was awesome. This is fantastic. Let's see. Maria Sanchez, you guys watch the originals? We get this question so often. No.
I used to, but I don't anymore.
Charles Ray, Iron Fist and Game of Thrones. I didn't even watch this series. Yeah. I hear so many like not great.
I know
things.
we were gonna watch it, and then we're like.
Custis Luna, I'd like to see Jane. Yes, I'm sorry in Game of Thrones, and yet the people make him like a wizard. So Patrick Jane in Game of Thrones, and he's like a wizard. I don't think Patrick.
I don't know if he would do very well.
He could be like a Littlefinger type character.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess you're right.
He could do some damage. Jane got some skills. Ashley Long Hewley is saying, Sandrine, the season of the original has been so good. The villain this season is so intriguing.
Yeah. We'll see.
Watch it.
I have too many things.
I have too many shows.
I can't. Kat M says, I'm British and I cannot stand Doctor Who. But my friends and my own mother loves that and Game of Thrones. Am I really missing out? Are you not even watching Game of Thrones either? I mean, come on, Kat.
Have you even lived? Seriously.
Well, have you actually tried watching Doctor Who from like the beginning and kind of stick through 1 or 2 seasons? Like not the older, but like the newer version. TARDIS.
Yeah, TARDIS is not a happy camper.
He's
whiny. All right.
Because he knows we're alive. He wants attention. So yeah, like have you tried to do it? Because it's so good though. I mean, are you into sci-fi? Because I do ask people if you're not into sci-fi, then
you're just not gonna get into
Game of Thrones though is amazing. Unless you're not into fantasy, and then maybe that's why you also don't like it. But it's 2 very different shows, so you might like one and not the other one. But I would still give it a try.
So moving on to Luca Van Lochem asking, which GOT character is the person next to you the most like? #I love photo. So basically, which GOT character am I the most like, and which GOT character are you the most like?
Honestly, I don't know.
You don't know who I'm the most like?
Who are you the most like?
No, but it's your opinion. Obviously, it's not who I think I'm the most like. It's who you think I'm the most like.
I feel like Americ has probably elements of like, if he was in Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah.
He'd probably have elements of Littlefinger.
Okay.
Not completely, but like I feel elements. You're definitely not Ned. You're maybe also Varys. You're probably like Littlefinger, Varys type character.
I think Catelyn Stark.
Yeah.
Yeah, you. That's who.
I get like.
Well, look.
Thanks, Americ.
I'm not. We didn't say alive. I'm just saying like that's who the character. And some people say she looks like Shay from Game of Thrones. So.
Yeah, but let's. I wouldn't be Shane though.
That's funny.
Although Tyrion is, but no.
In Insanity Bob Gaming, did you hear about the new Harry Potter TV show coming out next year? I have not heard that. That doesn't sound that doesn't sound legit.
Is there one?
That doesn't sound legit. Alexandra Malayaras. I'm sorry, Alexandra. No, I'm butchering your name. If you had to watch the same episode from any TV show every day for the rest of your life, what episode would you choose? It would have to be a Doctor Who episode for her.
Yeah, but eventually it would just be like you would start hating that episode.
But you have to choose one, like right now. It's hard. It's very difficult. Hard. I don't know.
Yeah, it's maybe like The Beast Below or Vincent and the Doctor or one of those, or maybe another one. I don't know. There's so many. They're so good. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me try to catch up. TDMO 90. There's now a TV adaptation of Snatched, which is a movie with the.
That's true.
I did not know
with,
that.
With Rupert Grint.
Is it out already?
It's on Crackle. I don't know if it's out
I think
yet,
Bates Motel is so far the best TV adaptation based off characters of a movie. I've never really watched it.
It was a good show. I just kind of fell off.
Mia. Oh, should I ask? Well, I can, right? It's not. Is it really that spoilery? Yeah, it's a little bit spoilery. If you haven't watched
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., she's asking if something happens to
a specific character.
And the answer to your question, is no.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
JJ Russell, what do you guys think about The Purge being turned into a TV series? I'm intrigued. I'm not I have questions because I've always thought that the concept of The Purge was actually more interesting than the movies. So I'm interested if they make the TV series into that and there's more into it. Let's see. Alexandra Malayaras is asking, season 3 of Shadowhunter was recently renewed. I know you don't like the show, but did you read the books? You did, right?
No.
I thought you did.
No, I read the prequel to these books, I think. Just the first one. So I didn't even finish. I did watch the movie.
Yeah.
I did like the movie.
Alba Gaga is asking, Americ, do you think The Mentalist would have been better if Jane had turned out to be Red John in a Tyler Durden type split personality? The side-eyed smile even looks like him. No, it would have been too weird. You would have had to have set up the show in such a way they would have been a completely different show that sort of would have made the whole split believable for me. But based on how they were doing it, if season 7, then it turns out it was him, I would have been disappointed because it wouldn't have made sense at all. Yeah. Okay. Matha Fallon, did you watch Black Sails? You did. I didn't.
I'm not. Only the first season though. I'm not up to date at all. I like it though.
Jasmine, what did you think of season 7 of The Walking Dead?
Give
Not
up
much,
on it.
because we give up. I gave up a long time ago.
Yeah, I just gave up on this season because
I'm fine.
I read the comic book though. The comic book's really good.
I'm fine is asking, Sandrine, do you guys know when The 100 is coming back? Next week?
The 20, the week of the 20, not next week, the week after.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Charles Ray, Americ, have you watched Dusk Till Dawn season 2 and 3 yet? Look, here's the thing. I started watching season 2. I'm thinking, okay, you guys told me it's good. Let me start watching it. It's not good. It's just not getting better. It's not as bad as season 1, but it's not interesting. I have better shows that I'm not watching, so I'm just saying. I'll
Orphan Black.
I'll think about it, but not at the top of my list. All right. Cat M, Sandrine, you gotta check out timelines. It gets better with each episode. I agree.
I'm sure it's very good. I just can't do it right now. Maybe I'll add it to the very bottom.
Alba Gaga, have you seen Designated Survivor? It's 24 combined with West Wing. It's awesome. I watched the first episode.
Yeah, I didn't really get into it.
I'm not really gonna watch it. I'm gonna be honest. No, not happening. Cat M, do you like The Catch? I haven't
Never
watched
watched it.
Yeah, I think you would like it.
I don't know. I think I used to like those shows, but I don't like. I'm not as enthusiastic about them anymore.
Hello with Mia. Have you guys recently read a comic book that was so good that you thought it would be a great TV series?
Yes.
Which one?
Saga.
Mm.
I've talked about that for a while now, but I don't want any like channel to do it. Like I want it really good because it's such a good comic book.
Yeah, there's a lot of the comic books that I think would make really good TV shows. I think Rising Stars is one that I read a long time ago, and the first time I read it, it's like this would be a fantastic TV show. But I think we don't have. It would take such a production level to get it to where it's
what
like
is
interesting.
Rising Star about again?
It's kind of like Heroes.
Oh, okay.
Kind of, right? Like a world where
I read it. I just can't remember.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite comic books. I've reread it so many times, but I don't know if I don't think there's any network right now that would invest enough to make it really cool to watch. Luca Valnoche, what were your reactions to Hold the Door in GOT? Oh my God, that was one of the best scenes in the series by far. I'm not gonna say more than that, but yeah.
Do you want it? Yeah.
Vesha 98, do you guys watch Scum?
Yeah. Okay. I used to say Scam last time, but I think it's pronounced Scum. If there's anybody from Norway, let me know.
Kustasuna, I missed that question. What couple would you like to create in the Arrow universe? I don't watch Arrow, so it's on you. Is there a couple shipping? Are you shipping anyone in particular?
I give up on Arrow this season.
Oh, that's true. I forgot.
Yeah.
Twist.
This season just didn't do it for me. You know, I was just forcing myself to watch it. I just didn't really. I'm not feeling it. Carmen
Beckerman, may I know why you didn't get Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Why you didn't make Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. video last week? Here's the thing. We no longer do live reviews of live episode discussions of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and The Flash and Supergirl because, we did a whole video explaining how we didn't have time for it. However, this is the kind of opportunity we'll take to just, talk about it. So if you have any questions about shows that we were talking about in live videos and we're not doing anymore, this is a good opportunity to do so.
Yeah, and we did do like a special kind of review for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
We will, yeah.
So it's not like we won't talk about it, but we'll probably talk about it at the end of the season, or just
more likely,
together, not like every episode. Costas Luna says Arrow universe actually includes Flash and Supergirl. Got it.
Then Carrie.
Barry and Kara. Who would I want?
Carrie. I'm moving on. She answered the question.
No, I'm just Killer Alchemy, but that's already happening.
Okay.
Which is Caitlin and Julian.
Kasasuna also asked, what actor do you think could play Logan if there was an X-Men TV series?
See, my thing is, a lot of the time, I like when they find new people.
Oh.
Because the same thing with the Doctor, when people are like, who do you think should play the Doctor? I'm like, someone new, someone that I don't know. Because if it's someone that you know, like, they cast Jude Law as young Dumbledore for, like, Fantastic Beasts and where you find them, too. And I know people are, like, getting super excited, but I'm like, oh, but then when I watch the movie, I'm going to think it's Jude Law as Albus Dumbledore versus this unknown actor that I can now believe is this character that I know in Harry Potter. So now it just makes it hard to really believe in the world, because when you watch Harry Potter, you didn't know that many actors, so all the young actors are new. So that's why I think if it was Logan, I would want someone new, so that I don't think, oh yeah, it's that actor from this show that is now in this TV show.
All right, that's a really
over.
Really, damn.
Bring on new blood. I like to discover new people.
All we wanted was a name.
No one that I know. Someone I don't know yet.
Okay, JJ Russell, what do you think of the This Is Us finale? She watches it. I don't.
I haven't watched it yet.
Because it's a drama, and I don't do drama.
I haven't watched it yet.
Right. Riven Lacuna, South Park, yay or nay? No. We don't South Park. We don't watch it.
Oh, I don't dislike it, but
we just don't watch it. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Trying to get a question. Monica Salinas is asking, what kind of dog is Tortoise? I've wondered for a while.
Oh, he's a Chihuahua mixed with a Pomeranian.
Yeah, he's got the face of a Chihuahua and the body of a Pomeranian.
Yeah, some people sometimes think he's a Papillon, and then some people think he's just like a long-haired Chihuahua, but he's like a mix of these two, and then a third one, I think.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm fine says, have you guys ever watched The Last Airbender? Yes. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Have you watched Legend of Korra? Because that's amazing too. It's the sequel.
Tori K is asking, also it is past the 8th, so when is it going to be your next live? It's probably 2 weeks from now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically not next Saturday, the Saturday after that. Yeah, exactly. Brenner G. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, it's not right. I love The 100. But what show should I watch that's like The 100? Greetings from the Netherlands. Kind of post-apocalyptic kind of thing. I would say Revolution. That's one that I'm thinking of. That's kind of
but
like
that got canceled. So
I'm
if you want
I'm just spitballing here. Post-apocalyptic group kind of dynamic kind of situation that I like. There's not a lot that I like. Sandrine, I think it would be a better person for that.
I mean, I would say Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones is not like The 100.
No, but like if it's even more adults.
I would say it's a much more adult version of. I would say, okay, I will give this because the comparison.
But I
for
guess
me
it depends why you like the show. Do you like the show because of the political aspect?
Yeah,
to it?
exactly.
Do you like the show because of like the romance, or like what is it?
I would say here's the thing: if you like the show because, and this is part of the reason why I like the show. I like the show because it has a very specific universe around it. Like the language is different, the customs are different, like the way people interact are different. There's all this history behind it. So Game of Thrones would really scratch that itch.
Or Battlestar Galactica.
Battlestar Galactica. That's the other one I was gonna mention. Like very specific in that sort of way. Very few shows do that, by the way. Like they go and actually go through the trouble of actually sometimes creating a language.
I think Battlestar Galactica you would really like.
You would really like
if you like The 100.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like sci-fi. Kind of end of the world, like the last human survivors in space.
Yeah. So that's your answer.
Remind you
that's your answer. That's your answer. Okay. JJ Rosso, if you can't hang out with the cast from any show, done or not, who would it be? Is there any cast you would want to hang out with?
Right. Who?
Me, no. Like I wouldn't.
Really?
Nah. Huh? Because I don't know who they are.
No, but like you know, like
you have a feeling.
Yeah, I mean, we've interviewed
quite a few people, and you always thought
so you get a sense of like who would be fun to hang out with.
Who would be fun? I don't know. Weirdly enough, I know you're gonna find that really strange. I always thought I would have been interested to hang out with the cast of The Vampire Diaries.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were like. I was doing interviews for that show, and I did not watch it, by the way. And they were like really cool, like just weirdly just chill.
That's funny.
I liked how they interacted. More the guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought that was pretty fun.
Arrow is a really fun cast. But me personally, I think I would have liked to hang out more with the cast of Banshee.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Or Strike Back.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Especially Philip Winchester. He's really
so nice, yeah. Kat M, if it was a choice between Game of Thrones and Doctor Who, what would you pick for the rest of your life? Doctor Who.
Yeah, it's always
It's like if it's Game of Thrones, it's Doctor Who and whatever. It's Doctor Who. Okay. Charles Ray, Sandrine, have you finished The Wire yet? No, she has not. Let's move on. All right, let's try to catch up as much as possible.
Sorry.
Scotty plays. Do you guys know when Teen Wolf is going to come out? August?
Summer?
Summer?
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know when exactly.
They did shoot the 100th episode.
Custos Luna, Americ, I know you don't like it very much, but what do you think will be new in Lucifer? Here's the thing.
Yeah, he likes Lucifer.
I like it now. I dropped off, got back in.
He was complaining and doing all his well, it's not great. And then he started watching it and he's like, it's kind of cool.
It's not bad. It was surprisingly good. It was surprisingly good. That's the theme today. Sandrine, it's Charles Ray. Sandrine, have you started The Magicians yet? No.
No, but see, that's why I'm not watching like originals and all these other shows that are timeless because
I just realized how many we just literally only 24 hours in the day and we have to sleep in some of them. I'm just saying.
And so and then Netflix comes out with like 13 Reasons Why, and then you're like, crap, I have like 13 episodes that I need to watch now, and they're all in front of you, so you're like, all right, I'm just gonna watch it. It's not helpful, Netflix. It's not helpful.
All right, let's see.
Irma McKinney, did you guys watch Beauty and the Beast? Yes. I loved it so much.
Moving on. Charles Ray, have you heard of the U.S. Misfits on Freeform and any thoughts? Have not heard of it.
No. It's like the U.S. version of Scum that they're making. I'm not really holding my breath for it. They don't usually do a good job of it.
Michelle Ray, hey, hello guys, how are you? Haven't watched you in a while. My bad, no worries. Americ, my sister and I are arguing about Supergirl. What is your stand on that show as of now? I will say this: I have not watched the last episode of Supergirl.
We haven't. That's true.
We haven't watched the last episode of Supergirl. But up until then, I have been very, very, very unhappy with the show. Like for me,
Americ is like this close to giving up.
I'm
Supergirl.
so close. I'm arrow close. I'm arrow close to giving up because there's so many things that they do with the character of Supergirl that are infuriatingly illogical, right? I think
in terms of her powers.
In terms of her
powers,
we
even talked about this.
Makes no sense the way they treat her character. Yeah.
In our live chats.
And also like the decisions that the characters make on a per episode basis sometimes defy logic. So I'm having trouble. Right, so that's without having seen the last episode, and part of the reason why I haven't seen the last episode is because I'm not super excited to watch it. So there you go, rant over. Is there something you wanted to say?
Yeah, Noor Kamoon, I think, says, "Why don't you watch Once Upon a Time anymore? I really like the reviews." I do still watch it, but the reviews are not on HappyCool anymore. They're on my channel. So Sandrine.
Link in the description and also in the card at the very top of the video.
That's true. So yeah, all the reviews for this season are there. So
Earn. What do you guys think about a possible Hannibal return? She doesn't watch it. I didn't even finish it, so I don't really care. Alba Gaga, flash questions. Who do you think Savitar is? My money's on Julian. This is why they had such a strong psychic connection.
Americ's theory is that it's the future Flash, because he always says,
I'm the future Flash. He's the Flash. Savitar is the Flash. I don't know how else to say it. Yeah.
Bremerja. Do you know the 4400? What did you think of it? I love the 4400. It was. I finished it. I think you didn't. You dropped off. Right?
I dropped off.
I loved it. I thought it was a really good show.
Irma McKinney is saying, guys, you guys always answer my comments. Thanks for that. I pretty much watch all the shows you watch and take up your recommendation. I agree on Arrow. Gave up on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Should I go back?
Depends when you give up on it, but yes, it got really good.
It got so much better. I would say last season was
Right, but this season is really good.
So good. Yeah, absolutely come back.
This is season 4, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, season 4 is really good.
Right. Okay. J Russell, did you guys watch Futurama when it was on? No, we did not. Bremer G, what do you guys?
Didn't you watch the Futurama?
Not on a weekly.
Oh.
Bremer G, what do you guys think of Gravity Falls? She loves it.
Loved it.
Is it done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Luca Van Loken.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like LOTR? Yes. Lord of the Rings. Yes. Love it. She doesn't really.
Michelle Ray, Americ, what do you think of Katie McGrath, Lena Luthor being a Series 3 regular? The only good thing about that.
And the only good thing about that. That's the only reason you might keep watching.
Like, seriously, I love Katie McGrath, and she's an amazing actress. I wish, there's so much more they could do with that character.
Move on.
Just have things to say.
You have things to say.
Okay. Custos Luna. This girl from the end of Europe, Portugal, Custos, would like to know what TV series from BBC, done or not, would you recommend? So what BBC show would you recommend? Not Doctor Who.
Right. No, I wasn't even thinking about that. Okay. There are lots of shows on BBC.
Hustle. Right? That's my recommendation.
That's true. Although if you actually like Mentalist, you
would
like
enjoy Hustle.
quite a
Hustle
bit.
is a really good show.
Yeah.
So yeah, give it a
agree.
shot. If you guys have never watched Hustle, it's kind of like Leverage, but better. It's better. It's a better version
really
than
good.
Leverage. Okay, I think we're going to wrap it up in just a minute. Just trying to find a few last questions. Deborah Mercano, can you do a story time on Teen Wolf season 5? I don't know. Do you guys want a story time?
Well, I mean, story time was when usually it was me telling Americ about a show he hasn't seen, trying to sort of convince him to give the show a shot. But he has seen Teen Wolf, so it's kind of hard to.
Hassan H, what do you think will happen in the 100, the remaining season? I mean,
it's all going to be about who makes it.
Who makes it?
Who makes it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
and
survives.
I literally have an entire video on who
And
I think will die. So
and how do you decide who gets to live and die? Like, what is the criteria? I think that's what it's gonna be about.
Exactly. So,
Michelle Ray says, "I need a 5-minute video where Americ rants about Supergirl."
Don't tempt me.
You should do a video.
Do not tempt me.
Issues with Supergirl.
Oh my God, I got so many issues. Here's the thing. Because our channel is HappyCool, I don't get to have rants anymore. Just saying.
You can have rants. You have rants all the time.
Okay. Ale is asking, have you guys watched Breaking Bad? Kind of want to start. I'm not sure if it's worth watching. Yes, it is.
What?
Breaking Bad. It's absolutely 100% worth watching. I actually
reviewed the last season of the show on the channel.
Ale is asking, are we going to be reviewing Doctor Who? No.
No. Well, I might review the entire seasons on my channel because I'm already reviewing all of
link in the description in the card.
But not on this channel.
Exactly. Okay. I think Angelina is the one who with the Greek characters. Yes, the future Flash. That's what I'm saying. No one gets me. Seriously, that's what I'm saying, and no one gets me.
I get you. Michael Watchum says, America, I've just been to your channel for the first time and subscribed.
What up?
In The Mentalist, what were your thoughts on who Rajon was revealed to be? Would you have chosen anyone else? Yes,
I would have chosen a lot of different people. I would say who they chose for me felt more of an expedient choice versus something that was thought out from the beginning, right? It's more of like, hey, it's season 5. Let's think about who Rajon is. That's how it felt like. So I wasn't extremely happy. Now, overall, once they made that decision and sort of like learned to live with it, I'm okay with how they sort of like developed that storyline. That season where we were sort of like uncovering the clues was one of the better seasons of The Mentalist. So that's my thought on it.
Irma McKinney is asking, do you guys have, she says, it was really great. Hope you have a good day. Love you guys. See you next time. And she's also asking if we have a Twitter. I think the best is also just our personal ones if you want to kind of follow our thing, or if for the channel. It's
all in the description below.
So Sandrine, it's Americ.
Exactly. I think we're gonna wrap it up. It's literally been 57 minutes. Let's do one last.
Alba Gaga is asking. I was saying, I loved your case for Caramel and Carrie video. Are you planning another one of those? Yeah, we haven't. We want to, and we were thinking about like some of the characters we could, or some of the ships we could like battle for, but we haven't picked one yet. But we will. Right?
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah. Okay, so I think we're just gonna wrap it up here. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. It had been too long, but it's been a lot of fun talking with you. And we will see you in 2 weeks for another live chat. And if you want to know when all those things happen, you make sure to obviously follow our social media descriptions below. And check out Sandrine's channel and my channel, and we will see you 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Thanks for hanging out.